Okay, artists, let's start building our maze. So we're going to open up to page number 1 of our sketchbooks. You're going to need a pencil. You might use a ruler if you want a ruler, and if you have a big eraser, sometimes those are helpful. I'm going to turn my page horizontally because it's easier for me to work, but you could keep it vertical. It's up to you. So to build a maze, there's a couple simple steps that we start with, and then it's sort of up to you how it goes down from there. So we're going to make what's almost like a square but not. We're going to use one vertical line and then one vertical line with lots of space in between. And then we are going to make a horizontal line with an opening and a horizontal line with an opening. It's like a square that's not connected, or you could think of it like an L and an upside down L. This is going to be my entrance of my maze, and that is going to be my exit. That's why they stay open. That's how you navigate through the maze. So to set up your maze, you're essentially going to be adding horizontal lines that come to stops like this, that kind of go across from each other. And the more difficult the maze is, you can add little bends in there too, the more little diversions it's going to have. So one of the cool things about a maze is you want it to be kind of difficult for people to get through. But there's a couple things we can't do. If I made a line that went all the way across like that, I would have a problem because it would block. And then when I'd be doing my maze, I'd get to here and I'd be like, I can't get through. So you have to leave openings in your lines. There has to be a space for your little person to try and go through the maze, okay? So there's, like I said, you can put as many little interferences if you want, and you can get really complicated with it. You can leave it kind of simple. I've seen people do sort of like bendy little line areas, people getting lost over here, right? What if they went through here, they're like, oh, I can't get through. So you want it to be kind of confusing with all the dead ends. But later on, we want to be able to actually do your maze and find our way through. So that's going to be the trick. I'm working on finding a way so that we can share our mazes with each other so we can try to see if we can complete them. So you want them to be kind of tricky. So you're going to have plenty of time to build this maze. We're going to title our page Maze so we remember what we're doing. And I want you to think in the vertical lines and the horizontal lines. And it's going to be mostly horizontal lines like this as you keep going. When you are finished with your maze, if you have a black marker that's not a Sharpie, that would be helpful, or even a black pen would be good too for going over some of the lines so that when we upload it next time, we can see everything pretty easily. Because if it's just really light pencil, it's a little bit harder to see. So I'm going to stop the tutorial video here, and then I'm going to turn on my live stream to answer any questions.